BG, right now you have 10 points, 5 rebounds. We see the Atlanta Dream as being very...
But no, Brittney Griner is obviously a man. Why can she play in the WNBA? The truth behind it is horrifying. Brittney Griner has had 2 marriages, although she has publicly admitted that she is a lesbian. But she refused the Olympic examination. This is because she was born with a Y chromosome.
Someone noticed her habit of never wearing a bra, which made many people wonder if she might not be a woman. First, abnormally tall physique and masculine body shape. Griner is 2.06 meters tall, much taller than ordinary female athletes.
So this might just be the craziest twist yet in the whole WNBA Brittney Griner saga. What started as locker room whispers and shady social media chatter has officially blown up into something massive. Allisha Gray just set the league on fire with a bombshell that nobody saw coming, and if she's speaking out, you know it's serious. Allisha don't usually get into the drama, but this time she came with receipts. So here's the deal. Allisha's accusing the Atlanta Dream of secretly dropping serious cash to cover Griner's alleged gender transition procedure. And we're not talking about emotional support or a nice little statement. Nah, she's claiming the team paid for it in full and kept it completely under wraps. And the drama, it runs deep. This ain't just about personal choices. We're talking about shady money moves, hidden agendas, and maybe even a full-on WNBA cover-up. Why would the Atlanta Dream stick their neck out like this? For someone who doesn't even play for them? What does Griner know that's got them moving in silence like this? Let's break it down. Now, this revelation is a big deal, and not for the reasons you might think.
2, when you have the White House press secretary saying it's particularly important to bring this particular American citizen home because she is an LGBTQ woman of color, you start to go, why? I mean, seriously, why? Like, why does that make her specifically more important to bring home?
Brittney Griner's name stays in the spotlight. From her high-profile detainment in Russia to all the debates over how the media treats her. Some call her a trailblazer. Others say there's stuff the league is hiding behind the scenes. That's where Allisha steps in. She came out swinging, accusing the Atlanta Dream, a team Griner ain't even on, of bankrolling her transition procedures in secret. Not sponsorships, not public backing, straight up money from the team budget spent in the dark. But why? What's the Dream hiding? A move this bold sounds less like support and more like desperation. Allisha laid it all out during a now-deleted IG Live, and it was anything but subtle. She said, "They think we don't see what's going on. Atlanta Dream been paying for stuff they got no business paying for. Brittney ain't even one of us. Why is our budget going towards surgeries that got nothing to do with basketball?" Boom. Just like that, jaws dropped. Even though the video got deleted fast, screen recordings spread like wildfire across Reddit and every gossip thread online. It wasn't just drama. It was an accusation of financial fraud straight from someone inside the league. So now people are scrambling for answers. Who approved this shady expense? And what does the Dream get out of it? Well, here's where things get messy. Some believe the Atlanta Dream didn't act alone. They had backup from the top. Rumors say league execs might have greenlit the whole thing. Why? To keep up the WNBA's public image of being ultra-inclusive and socially progressive, especially with the world watching their every move. The theory? If Griner's story got out in the wrong way, backlash could explode, so they played it safe and quiet. But that's not even the wildest part. Another rumor says the Dream made some secret promises to woke sponsors, especially after all the heat they caught from the Kelly Loeffler mess. To prove they were the good guys, some think they paid for the surgery as a publicity stunt. But if those payments weren't reported properly, that's fraud, and it could cost them big time. And wait, it gets even juicier. One theory suggests Brittney might have dirt on someone high up, like serious secrets. And this payment, it could be hush money dressed up as support, a way to keep her quiet and make it look like an act of kindness while keeping skeletons in the closet. Sure, that one's more conspiracy than confirmed. But in today's WNBA, nothing's off the table anymore. Fans aren't just whispering about this anymore, they're demanding answers. A lot of people think this theory might actually hold weight, and now they're calling for a full investigation into both Brittney and the Atlanta Dream. Things are getting real loud out here. Some fans are riding hard for Allisha Gray, saying she's got guts for speaking out and exposing where the money's really going. One Reddit user put it plain: Allisha Gray just risked her career to tell the truth. Watch how fast they try to blackball her. Another viral tweet said, "So we just gonna act like it's normal for a team to pay for someone else's surgery? You're asleep if you think this isn't deeper." But not everyone's buying into the hype. Some folks are calling the whole thing a distraction, even labeling it transphobic, and accusing Allisha of chasing clout. Others are brushing it off, saying, even if it's true, so what? Let people do what they want. But that's missing the whole point. This isn't about opinions, it's about money. Who moved it, who approved it, and why it's being spent in the dark. The issue ain't Griner's personal choices. It's whether a WNBA team went behind closed doors and made shady financial decisions. And Allisha, she's saying that transparency is exactly what the WNBA doesn't have. And honestly, this wouldn't be the first time the league played it slick. Remember when Brittney got detained in Russia? The league and the media painted her as a helpless, innocent victim. But behind the scenes, people were quietly asking why she had hash oil on her in the first place.
My general thoughts on the Brittney Griner trade are severalfold. One, Brittney Griner is an American citizen. We should do everything we can to bring American citizens home. Two, when you have the White House press secretary saying it's particularly important to bring this particular American citizen home because she is an LGBTQ woman of color, you start to go, why? I mean, seriously, why? Like, why does that make her specifically more important to bring home? Is it more important than Paul Whelan? More important than the 40 to 50 other people who are American citizens being held in captivity around the world? Like, I don't know what makes Brittney Griner more special than they are. She was certainly victimized by the Russian government, which was using her as a pawn.
Now add this mess, a team allegedly covering the cost of medical procedures that should be handled privately or through insurance. No announcements, no records, just silent VIP treatment. Meanwhile, other players get slapped with fines for simple dress code slips or tweeting the wrong thing after a game. Let's be real. If these rumors are true, this ain't just about support. It's about power, privilege, and who the league protects when no one's looking. It screams special treatment, it screams cover-up, and most of all, it screams favoritism at the highest level. And guess what? This story's picking up steam fast and it's about to explode. Once the right people catch wind of what's going on, boom. Internal investigations, financial audits, and if it turns out the Atlanta Dream misused team money, jobs will be lost, no doubt about it. That's not even the worst part. What's gonna happen when sponsors realize their funds were used for hush-hush payouts instead of basketball? If those contracts start disappearing, it's game over. And depending on how the money was shuffled around, this could cross into serious legal trouble, fraud, embezzlement. It's all on the table now. And let's not forget Allisha Gray herself. She lit the match, and now she's standing in the middle of the fire. Speaking out like this against the league is risky business. People are already wondering if she'll get fined, suspended, or just quietly pushed out the way. We've seen it before. The WNBA doesn't always welcome dissent with open arms. But at the end of the day, this ain't just about Griner. This is about the whole system. Accountability, honesty, and whether the WNBA is really as transparent as it claims to be. Allisha didn't just spill the tea. She kicked the whole pot off the stove. Now the league's got two options. Come clean or keep covering it up and hope it doesn't all come crashing down. Because trust, the fans are locked in, the players are whispering, and the receipts, oh, they're stacking up. So what do you think? Is Allisha Gray exposing the truth or just stirring the pot? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this video if you think people need to see what's really going on, and don't forget to subscribe for the next explosive update. See you on the next one.